Just off E470 in Aurora, you will find a championship course designed by Arthur Hills that provides an exceptional golf experience, featuring dramatic elevation changes and panoramic views of the Rockies, along with wide, accommodating fairways. A course called one of the best places to play in Colorado by Golf Digest. Join us for a trip around Heritage Eagle Bend today on Golf at Altitude.
Golf at Altitude takes you to Aurora, Colorado, and the Heritage Eagle Bend Golf Course. Hello everybody, I'm Scott Hastings and welcome to Golf at Altitude. Now a little different start for us. We're standing in front of this unbelievable 37,000 square foot clubhouse that offers entertainment and food, a great clubhouse, an unbelievable pool, and you get all that experience when you come out here to Heritage Eagle Bend. We're going to show you the clubhouse. We're going to show you this 18-hole course that is fantastic, plus rules, tips, you name it, we got it right here on Golf at Altitude.
Hi, I'm Trent Warner. Coming up in the show, we're going to talk about how to practice around the greens to help salvage a day of bad ball striking.
And I'm Kyle Keefe. Coming up later in Rules of the Game, embedded ball in the fairway, while the rule book will allow you to not have to use your foot wedge. And then later, it's our hole of the day, number 18, one of the best finishing holes around.
I'm Todd Romero. There are some unique challenges here at Heritage Eagle Bend, and the best way to look at what those challenges are is to take you for a ride up in the sky, and you can see this wonderful layout.
The rules of the game, tips, and of course the hole of the day, that's all straight ahead, but let's get up in the air. Todd Romero on the first 6 holes of the front 9.
Your start at Heritage Eagle Bend begins with a 385-yard par 4 with a wonderful view of the surrounding area. This hole will allow you to ease into your round. With a relatively level green, a good score can get you off on the right foot. Now, don't let this green factor in your decision-making for the following 17 greens, as much stiffer tests await. Next up, the par 5 second, measuring 576 yards. Playing downhill and normally downwind, this hole can add to the good start provided you did well on 1. Carry the left fairway bunker and you will be left with a relatively short second shot. The fairway ends and begins again, so pick your aiming spot carefully. Short and right is ideal, as a large bunker on the left guards the majority of the green. The 182-yard par 3 third is your first real test of shot making. It plays along a ravine that wraps around the entire backside of the green, placing a premium on club selection. Aim for the center of the green, as there are bunkers guarding the front, and a shot long could mean a large number. Again, be wise with your club selection. The fourth presents a chance for you to get one back or stay on a roll. At 396 yards, this par 4 will test both your drive and approach shots. Keep your driver in the bag and play a long iron or 3-wood to the front of the lake. This will leave you about 135 to 150 yards to the green. The lake wraps around the back of the green, so stay short and left of any pin location, and you're good to go. The par 4 fifth, 422 yards, is next. 3 bunkers guard the fairway. Carry the left bunker with a slight fade. Big hitters beware. You could hit through the fairway. Your approach should be from the right side to get the best angle into one of the largest and longest greens on the course. Calculate your yardage correctly, as this 3-tiered green can guarantee a 3-putt.
You know, back when, even before Heritage Eagle Bend was built, which was 99, opened in 2000, they built E470 in Heritage Eagle Bend right off of Gartrell Road. They actually had to move 470 and turn it a little different than they expected because they had an eagle habitat out here. In fact, when you come out here and play Heritage Eagle Bend, you might see a few eagles flying by. Look out for that when you come out and play. Really cool scene. Well, without any further ado, let's go check in with my playing partner, Kyle Keefe, and today's rule of the game.
Scott was just talking about eagles out here. Yeah, you may see them in the sky, but if you follow Scott and I on the golf course, you won't see any during the round. Just saying. All right, rules of the game. Embedded ball. Had a little bit of rain last night, kind of an uphill slope. Ball landed in its own mark. What's the rule? It's actually in your favor. 25-2 says that you're allowed to lift, clean, and place your ball, and then drop it as close to the mark as possible, no closer to the hole, to allow yourself some relief. Now the ball went back a little bit, but I still get to lift, clean, and place from that mark. So make sure you know your rule, and it might end up helping you.
I wait for that embedded ball rule to help me out when I go into the native. That's where mine always seems to be embedded into the native. Well, you want to learn how to get up and down, save some strokes? Let's check in with Trent Werner, the Trent Werner Golf Academy, getting it up and down.
You want to practice in a manner that helps you prepare for certain things that you experience on the golf course. And in this situation, we're pretending you're having a tough day of ball striking. You've missed every green in regulation. So if you play 9 holes typically, do this up and down game for 9 holes. If you play 18 holes, do this for 18 holes. What you're gonna do is chip the golf ball up to the hole and simply go putt it out. And then after you make it in the hole with your putter, grab it, throw it somewhere else around the green, chip up and putt out again. I'll show you one here and then tell you how this is scored. So again, I'm going to proceed by picking up my putter and going to tap that in and then throwing it somewhere else. Let's say, for instance, you're doing 9 holes. The mindset here is that you've missed all 9 greens in regulation. So you're preparing yourself for a bad day of ball striking, which certainly happens in this game. If I fail to get up and down maybe 3 times out of 9, those are really good stats. But what you want to enter into our practice website called golfscrimmages.com is that score in relation to a par 36. So if I'm 3 over, you're going to enter a 39. And a 39 doesn't sound so bad after missing every single green.
My favorite part is always learning those tips from Trent. It really helps you out if you pay close attention to it. Let's go back upstairs, check out the rest of the front 9. Todd Romero.
The 527-yard par 5 6th is next on the agenda. It plays uphill and into a prevailing wind. Play your drive down either side of the fairway, making sure to avoid the 2 bunkers conveniently located in the center of the fairway. A properly placed second shot should leave you with a wedge into one of the smaller greens on the course. Your second par 3 of the day greets you on 7. Playing slightly downhill at 183 yards, this par 3 appears easier than it plays. With a large mound running through the middle of the green, being on the side of the green with the flag is crucial. Take dead aim or a 3-putt could be in the cards. 420 yards lies ahead on the par 4 8th. Play your drive short of the right fairway bunker and you will have a relatively flat lie on this downhill fairway. The longer hitter can play to the left, but beware of the high native grass. Your test here will be on the approach. This is a dome-shaped green and difficult to hold. Stay on the putting surface and you're golden. Your front 9 comes to an end with a 397-yard par 4 and presents a challenge to the big hitter. Do you try to carry the large fairway bunker or play safe up the left side of the fairway? Whatever the decision, a tee shot in the bunker could mean big digits. A high Nicklaus-style fade is ideal into this green that is hidden to the left of the false front.
Great views, great challenge out here at Heritage Eagle Bend. It's a fun course to play. Come on out here.
Welcome back to the hole of the day.
The 18th hole, it's got everything you'd ever want. It's wide open, but there's never a level lie, and you never know what to expect when you get up close.
You really have to choose the right club on that second shot, and usually it's at least 1, if not 2, extra clubs because of the uphill.
Welcome back to Golf at Altitude.
I didn't know what to do when you weren't talking in my backswing.
I know. Our hole of the day, and I usually talk in your backswing.
Right. I finally hit one straight.
So you want a mulligan now? Yeah, you wait for the big hook, right?
Right.
He went straight. Hole of the day, 18th hole, and like we've talked earlier, you can play from way up or way back. But the key to this hole, I mean, it's all uphill, and as we know in golf, when you're uphill, add a little distance to it.
Straight uphill, bunkers down the left, bunkers down the right. Then you get to kind of this really funky green where, you know, closer to the pin, the better.
This is open to the public.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks with the gates and everything that this is an open to the public golf course.
Hence why we're here.
Yeah. You gonna let me hit now?
Yeah, I'm
Do
gonna let you hit.
Do you want to talk in my backswing?
I'll talk in your backswing.
Okay. Well, I feel much better when you do.
And it's always pressure for you because you got to get down, you know, those old bones. It takes you a little bit longer to do that.
Yeah, but I borrowed one of the Cruz balls, so I don't feel
good.
as bad,
The
right?
Molitor.
Yeah.
As Scott tees off,
Molitor.
let's get her going again. The back nine from the sky.
We'll hit the airplane.
The backside begins with 398 yards, a par 4 playing shorter than it looks. Play your tee shot to the left center of the fairway, avoiding the bunkers on the right that gobble up a lot of golf balls. For your best chance at par, keep your approach shot to the right of the green as a water hazard looms to the left. 11 is the longest hole on the course, measuring 597 yards. A big drive might give you a chance at hitting the green in 2, but therein lies the key. You will need a great second shot to follow. A missed second shot, long or right, can spell trouble as 2 pot bunkers and native grass abound. From the top of the hill, you will have a great view of the Rockies as well as your next 2 holes. Lay up to 100 yards and trust your wedge play to this narrow green. Par is a great score here. The 207-yard par 3 12th plays across and along a ravine, placing a premium on accuracy. The majority of the green is hidden behind the right bunker. Your shot is playing slightly uphill, so take an extra club and swing smoothly. If you club yourself correctly, par could be in the cards. Okay, time to stop fooling around. 13 is the most difficult hole on the course. At 423 yards, this par 4 plays uphill and into the wind. Play your tee shot to the right of the first bunker to get a level lie. The second shot is a completely blind shot and needs to be played slightly to the right of the highest point in the fairway. You're better off long than short. If you attain par, pat yourself on the back. The 506-yard par 5 14th presents a chance to make up some ground should you need it. And don't we always? Playing downhill, hit your tee shot just right of the bunker to get maximum roll. The only trouble lies short and to the right of the green where there is a hazard. Be careful not to fly this green, as your approach shot will play shorter than it appears. Birdie is certainly a possibility. Picking the right club is essential on the 194-yard par 3 15th. With water fronting the green and a steep slope guarding the back, make sure you hit the green. This par 3 owns the largest surface on the course, so pay attention to pin placement. 2-putt and move on. Par, a great score here.
Well, great look at it right there, holes 10 through 15, joined by Gene Bloom, the general manager. No relation to Orlando Bloom, I'm assuming?
None.
He's a pirate. Pretty good looking pirate. I thought you got the look. So, from the moment you get out of your car at any golf course, you want to feel special. I mean, you're here to play golf, but you're here to enjoy your day. The hospitality here, first class, and I know you love your staff.
Absolutely, we have the greatest staff in this industry. I feel like from the time you get out of your car till the time you're done with breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 7 days a week, we'll take care of them.
And why not do all three? Why not just spend the whole day out here and do breakfast, lunch, and dinner? We were talking about the clubhouse. I mean, it is awesome. You see it right behind us. You said 37,000 square feet.
37,000 square foot, decorated beautifully with wood accent. A great looking clubhouse, capable of doing weddings, bar bat mitzvahs, golf tournaments. Got banquet rooms that'll hold up to 300 people. So we can cover most everything. You know, you sit out there, you can have your little glass of wine, cocktail, whatever you're doing, have some lunch if you want. But the views, as you can see, are spectacular, and a lot of people enjoy that.
Boy, it's an awesome course, and what a setting it is. Scotty has said it, I'll say it again. If you get a chance to play out here, make sure you do.
For more information about this wonderful course, please visit us at heritageeaglebend.com.
Welcome back to Golf at Altitude, today from Aurora and Heritage Eagle Bend. Well, it's been a beautiful day. A little overcast, mid-70s, just perfect golf weather. We've seen the first 15 holes, not home yet. Here's your final 3 holes with Todd Romero up in the sky.
Par 4 16th, a risk-reward hole. Be careful not to bite off too much of this mild dogleg right. If you do, a hazard awaits. Hit your tee shot at the first bunker, and you will have 150 yards left for your approach shot. There is a ridge that bisects the green, so make sure to take notice of pin placement for a chance at par. The 17th presents a great view of the finishing hole, but don't get distracted. You still have to play this 456-yard par 4. Everything slopes to the right. A tee shot hit at the fairway bunker will kick you into good position to attack this 3-tiered green. Playing downhill with the wind usually behind you, calculate your yardage correctly. Short and left is your bailout area should you miss the green. Your climb to the clubhouse is a 426-yard uphill par 4 requiring an accurate tee shot. With bunkers guarding the fairway, hit your tee shot at the flagpole and leave the bunkers for the next player. The front edge of this green is misleading. The majority of the green is over the bunkers. A missed approach is best to the left. Rely on your short game to par this great finishing hole.
God, you got a little chicken still left on that bone right there.
A little chicken still left on that bone? That's not how it goes.
Yeah, it is. You still got a little chicken left on the bone.
You got a little meat left on the bone.
Well, I like chicken. You're a meat eater. I like chicken.
You eat chicken.
We'll wrap this up. We'll finish up. Great day at Heritage Eagle Bend. Let's head up to the 19th hole.
This is my, well, you got to putt first.
You're not giving me that?
No, this is for the win. No. Today was an awesome day. You know the weather we've been getting here in Colorado. Everything is just plush, green. The greens are terrific. The golf course is fair. It can be long, it can be short, and then to wrap it up here is awesome.
And it's got that private club feel, but it's open to the public. You can purchase a golf membership, which allows you to get up to, I think, 2 weeks of tee times in advance and stuff like that. That's one big time advantage. Some other deals that go through, but if you don't, you call up here, you're a member of the public, they'll let you on and play also.